Hi, that's me again, and I'm talking Glorious Bastards 2. It's that is tea talks. Where's my tea actually? Um, yeah, and I'm talking August Deal and this the character of the bank manager. So it's actually like a fictive character. I don't know this person. I just know that something like that did take place in Belarus. So I just written it out of my fantasy, and I really didn't like. Actually, I didn't want to use some German actors for the film at all. But then I thought, okay, the first film was made actually partly in Babelsberg, so it's kind of good to use some German actors, and there are German actors I really like. So August Diehl is one of them, and why it's him because I really like his I really like his manner of like he's got this absolutely clearness of the inner world, an extremely strong expression in his face. And I think he's a very sometimes he makes a very nervous um, impression on me. I really like it. I really like his this incredibly focused feeling you can see in his face, and I thought it's just great to play with the moods in his face, and with the moods and expressions, because somehow I was very much interested in programming. So his role got a lot of a lot of signs you actually don't see usually in a normal text, right, in literature, because I use a lot of like programming um, programming languages styles, and I think to me it's an expression of certain feeling or certain moments in your face, and I thought that Agustin would be able to to play very precisely. So I was like really playing around with those signs and um, and letters, and um, yeah. So this character is a very interesting one, I think, because firstly, he's the one character who is very important to the crime which is actually taking place then, and not in Belarus in this bank. And secondly, I think he's a very like one of the key people actually, because he's one who's very important, and who's like talking several languages. Like he's speaking Russian, and he's speaking a little bit German and a little bit English. So I think he's one person who is very intelligent from one side, and is like a little bit of Western person, and from the other side, he's a very much an Eastern person, because, well, um, he's actually like Russian or Belarusian whatsoever. So I think he's a very important character, and I've been reading this character in Munich, like some month ago, and I really enjoyed it because I thought it was really very cool and funny to play with this to play with the expressions in his face, because from one minute he was like looking or smiling like Mona Lisa, and then he was um, having this expression in his face. It was really funny. I was laughing a lot, so I really enjoyed it. I mean, his character is not a huge part in this film, but a very important, I think, a very important one. So I hope that August does enjoy it, and yeah, I wanted to make you happy with that.